Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Huncho back at you again with another video. And so recently we went over the Crossland-Davies murder trial, and for you guys who don't know who that is, that's Bis from Harlem Spartans. Now, I'm not going to go over what happened in that case in detail because again, I have already covered the trial. If you missed it, I will leave it linked down in the description below. Feel free to go and check that one out. What I do want to say is though that today there is a couple of stories surrounding Harlem Spartans, with of course Bis's murderers going on to be sentenced today to lengthy jail sentences. We also find out that the perpetrators in the murder of Bis hadn't just been on trial for his murder, they'd also been hit with some other charges, which also they have been sentenced for today. On the 14th of May 2019, so in the months before Bis had been murdered, Jedaiah Param had been arrested and charged after he threw a Lucozade bottle which contained ammonia in a man's face whilst at probation. The victim in that situation had also been attending probation. The victim of course suffered burns and had been rushed to King's College Hospital. Then believe it or not, whilst on the run from police on the 27th of December 2019, Elijah Morgan had stabbed a rival known as Saeed Abbas with a machete style knife in Warwick. So with the murder case and these other offences together, both men received life sentences with a minimum term of 28 years. Judge Angela Rafferty said, "You showed no mercy whatsoever," and he, in reference to Bis, died in the streets despite the attempts by emergency services to save his life. Nothing that he did could justify the extreme violence to which he was subjected to in this murder. I've observed the members of the family of Mr. Davis, and I've seen the horror of them having to watch the minutes in which their relative was killed over and over again. Neither of you showed any remorse. And so what I find interesting about this case is that Jedaiah had gone on to say this story about meeting Bis and being scared of him. Again, if you have seen the trial coverage, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But realistically, the jury's seen right through it, because now we come to find out he'd actually been charged with a separate offence of throwing ammonia in someone's face whilst at probation, which only means one thing: he'd been in trouble with the law before. But looking back now, with only a court of appeal hearing to go, we've got to look back at the legacy that Bis has left behind and the impact he had on UK drill music. Moving forward, he, along with the other Harlem Spartans, really shaped what this newer relevant drill sound is today. Of course, 6-7 have played a huge part in it, but again, for what it is today, I'd defo say the Harlem Spartans have had a huge impact. And if we see where UK drill is right now, and for the whole of the UK rap scene, he's definitely left a legacy that will last on forever. So I do want to take this final time just to say rest in peace to Crossland-Davies, aka Bis, and I do want to send my condolences over to his family and friends, and I just want to say that as fans, his name will live on forever. But moving on to our next story, and we've also got to talk about another Harlem Spartans member, and that would be Loski. Now, if you guys see my video about a month or so ago, then you'll know that today Loski's trial had went underway. It'll be a little minute till we get any reports out of this situation, but there was reporters in court covering it last time, so I'm guessing it'll more than likely be the same case this time. As you can see here from today's hearings, it did get adjourned until tomorrow, but I am guessing again in about a week or so we will start to see trial coverage. For anyone wondering, he has been charged with possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life, possession of a firearm while prohibited, and possession of ammunition. With him being on trial this time, it's more than likely similar charges, and again, he would have gone on to deny this. But again, when I get an update out of that situation, as always, I'm going to keep you guys posted on this one. But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.